What's going on, guys? I hope that oh, I see you, Zaruko Prime. It's Papalackin. So I had to come here myself. Alrighty then. Let's go ahead and throw Blender on. Alrighty then. So what I'm doing is doing some depth of field stuff. Okay, so that means we're gonna be in rendered view. My bad. New mic setup. That's what took a second. So how do I sound is the question. Am I doing that weird echo thing? If I am, then I know exactly what to do to get rid of it. All right, so okay, for those of you that want to learn this, we're gonna name this collection Cinema. Okay. So here, the character on screen is my guy, Justin James. Okay. All right. So he's from the Mixed Breed series. Okay. So what do you want to do? Okay. So thank you for letting me know. I'm gonna bring in the camera. I'm gonna hit Alt R G, Alt R, Alt G. I'm gonna turn my move gizmo on. I'm gonna come over here. Hold on, let me go to my samples. I'm on this one, just 16 samples. I'm gonna turn on occlusion, bloom, and I don't even want bloom. I'm just gonna use string space reflections and ambient occlusion. I'm gonna come down here to the camera, and it's on 50 millimeters. I'm gonna make it 65, and then I'm going to take the end or clip start clip in and make it 10 grand. 1, 2, 3, boom. Okay. In the camera setting, I'm going to go to an Alexa 65. Okay. So reason why I'm using 65 millimeter is it's one of the most commonly used sizes, but not necessarily a constantly used size. Okay. So let's name our camera. We're just gonna name it main cam. Okay, so now another thing I want to do is I'm going to hit Shift A. I'm going to bring in an empty, and I'm going to rename that empty depth of field. Okay. All right, so now I'm going over here to the actual object constraint properties, and I'm going to go child of and choose the main camera, and we're going to get rid of the scale. Okay, so anytime I move this camera, the empty, as you can see, is following it. Okay. All right. Then what I'm going to do is, just for the sake of it, I'm going to add a light. Okay. So the light I'm going to add is going to be an area light. Okay. So I'm gonna go over here to the object getter properties, and I'm going to resize this to 0.5 meters. I'm going to turn the distance on. I'm going to only make it 3 meters. I'm going to turn on the contact shadows, and then I'm going to leave it at 10, but I'm going to bring the color down to about 0.85 because I don't want it really bright. I wanted to give enough light that the character can be seen. Okay, so for the sake of making this scene viable, I'm going to make a real quick makeshift background, like real makeshift. Okay, so you can tell the difference in how the depth of field works in different shots. Okay. All right. So with this area light, we're going to call this, we're going to rename it. We're going to call it cam light. And then we'll put those as one word, but the L is going to be capitalized. Going to do the same thing as to go to the object constraint properties, child of, eyedropper, pick the camera, and turn off the scale. Okay. Now, same thing. If I pick the camera, the light goes with it. All right, so now I'm going to come over here to the object properties, and I'm going to type in 90 on the X, and then I'm just going to grab the arrow and pull it back. Okay, so we're going to hit 0 on the numpad, and we see our full character. Okay, now the depth of field has no rotation or location on purpose, so no matter where we move the camera, our depth of field empty is going to always have a place to go. Okay. All right. So on the Y location is where we're going to better move this empty. Okay. All right. My bad. I messed up. Let's go local, and then it'll. Whoa. Hold on. I'm tripping. The Z. I'm sorry. On the Z location, because that's the up and down. All right. So it's going to go back and forth, because even if we're in global, it's still going to go back and forth because it's on the it's moving on the transform of the camera. Okay. All right, so let's pick the camera. I'm gonna pull it up a little bit. I'm gonna go forward some more. Then we're gonna go into render view. So let's just wait on that to load up. And of course, I'm not going to pose this character or anything. So we're gonna keep him pretty static. Not sure why it's taking so long to load, but okay. Maybe because I'm streaming. Who knows? Man, okay. I'm not sure why it's taking so long. All right. See what happens. Still waiting. I also think the last time that I updated the drivers for my graphics card, it used the RAM better than usual. But right now it seems like it's not that efficient. And I don't like that. I don't know why it's taking so long to load this up. I've loaded up other models and entire scenes faster than this. I don't understand why it's taking so long. I really genuinely don't get why it just took that long to load this model up that has no hair, no particles. What in the world was that? And I just recently loaded up a scene that was way more crucial than this. Anyway, okay. All right, so let's go back into our camera view. Now, understand, I have not set up the depth of field yet, so let's open it up. Matter of fact, let's come up here to the render properties, go to depth of field, and I'm going to change this max size to 200. Okay, go back down here to depth of field, and we're going to pick that empty. Okay, we're going to turn it on, and then why am I having to wait for everything? Okay, so as you probably can't see. Let me turn the bones off. So as you can probably see in the screen, because I don't have it locked. Let's hit the home key, pull back some. As you can see, it's blurred. So if I hit the depth of field and I move it, the closer we get, the better the view, right? So yeah, okay. So let me get it about. Oh, there we go. All right. So the reason why I won't go up and down is this. I don't need to go up and down because the camera is going to be the thing that we move. So let me hit the N button, go to view, lock camera to view, take that off. So now when I move and the farther I go back, the more blurred it becomes, closer, then it'll get blurred again. Because wherever that empty is where the camera's going to focus. Okay. So let's say it's right there. So we click our depth of field, go on Z, and we can scroll it back. And now we can see his face clearly. Okay, so let's make our makeshift background. So we're just going to call it background. Okay. All right, so what I'm going to do is bring in a cube and just push it up. All right. So it's something kind of quick. Matter of fact, yeah, excuse me. Okay, so I just need like an object or two to play off of. All right, so I'll duplicate that. Say something like that. Okay, so again, the reason why I did this because I just want something to play off of. So let's go back into the camera. Now I'm gonna take these and I'm just gonna give them a default shader. So all of them are gonna get the same shader. Okay, and say 1.2. All right, so let me change this to this, and then I'm gonna add some lights to the scene. So like I said, they're all gonna get that default shader. All right. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in and I'm going to just create lighting. So I'm gonna rename it. And we'll use the sun. Keep it simple. Yeah. Get those contact shadows in there. I'm gonna push it up to 6 and then go into full render view. Oh, come on. I'm so tired of stuff lagging. Okay, so I'm gonna turn the background down to like 0.2. Okay, so the sun's not strong enough to me, so I'm gonna make it like 12. All right, then I'm gonna reposition it a little bit. Okay, all right, now let's go back into our camera. Quick, I'll close this, close that, go back into the camera, and then let's find some position that's not too bad. So let me go underneath. All right, so clearly we can see that the depth of field is off. Okay, so I'm going to hit the field, the empty, and we're going to zoom in and get close. Now the thing is I can adjust this. So if I go back to the camera field, you have an f-stop. So if I go to 1, it'll isolate more. Let's say I go to 0.5, it'll isolate more. So let me go to our render size. So I'll make it 720 to keep it simple for the renders. Open EXR so it renders faster, and DWAA lossy, F12. And let's see what we get in the render. My bad, I just kicked the mic. All right. So yeah, there it is right there. As we can see, the area that we want focused is focused, but the other areas are out of focus. Okay, so let's move this around, slide back a little bit more. All right, do something like this. Grab the depth of field again. We're gonna get close as we can to him. Go back to the camera. Go back to the object data properties, and we're gonna make this 1. And in this case, I'm gonna go 0.3 because I just want to focus on him. Then F12, and let's look at the render. And as you can see again, the things that don't need to be rendered aren't rendered because we're focused here. And that is a quick way to do a quick setup for a render. So that's something I was doing for my coming graphic novel series, Juric. So we look at some of the images, say this one. That's the whole thing here, is you see him more, he stands out more compared to the background. And that's exactly what you want if you're trying to get a very distinct shot. Like examples, get this one is real tight, where right here, this is the focal point. Right, we want to see this. This is the focal point. So everything else is out of focus. Okay. And that was the whole point. So when we use something like this, you have a lot of control. So let's say we get real tight. Just get real tight on it, right? Clearly know that that's too close. Okay, so let's move this. Uh-oh. What happened? Uh-oh. Okay. All right, so now I pull back. So now I have to mess with the f-stop. So let's say that f-stop is 1. All right, so they may still be too close or too far. Nope. No, move the depth of field empty. There we go. Okay, so I know it's there. Go back to the f-stop and do some finessing. There we go. So 2.8 should be good. Yeah. Now hit F12. Let's see what we get. Again, these are things that you will adjust in the shot. So using depth of field in that way can work, because even if you wanted to change as you change positions in your shots, you can just animate the empty, and the camera's going to focus in that area more than the areas that is not designated to focus on, because that's the focus object. But yeah, so that is, as we clearly see, he stands out more and the background is out of focus. So let's do another shot just to see. Say you come from behind here somewhere, right? and I want him to be in focus, but not this part. Again, same thing. I'm going to move it accordingly. So I know as soon as that orange goes and like disappears into the model, I'm pretty close and dead on. So I'm gonna go back to main cam, and then I'm gonna change the f-stop to like 1. Say 0.5. Oh yeah, I like that one. Hit F12. Yeah, so again, this is out of focus, and then he's in focus, and that's what we really want. And I was trying to do this some time ago, and the freaking drivers were driving me because they weren't working properly. But yeah, so even here where we clearly see that the camera, as I get, see, so now this is beautiful because, okay, let me do it like this. All right, he almost looks like a man, it's like a claymation doll right here. All right, okay, see the f-stop, go 1, let's say 0.65, render. Now think about using these techniques in a film or a series, and then you have to constantly do that and constantly adjust shots, and you may have upwards of 100 shots for one scene, and you have to adjust each one, and then do your renders and all of your post effects if you don't have any effects in camera. Because a good example, let's say I want to use an effect, right? So I know I said I wouldn't pose them, but let's turn this bones on. We're not even going to turn anything off. I'm just going to go in and just grab things from the pose library. Okay. Waiting. All right. Okay, so I think his bones are FK only, but that's what we're going to put in there. All right. Yeah. Okay. So come over here to the pose library and go into his model. Click everything, and I think 4 should work. No, I think it's 1, the one that I want. Yeah. Okay. So for the sake of it, because of how everything's set up, I'm going to go back to solid view, and I'm going to go to his eyes and try to adjust them towards the camera. So let's see what I have with the camera. See if I'm close. Oof, look crazy over there, Justin. See, in render view, it doesn't do as well. Okay, so let's say I want him to be holding a flame of some sort. Matter of fact, let me just do this. Let me stop. I have a better idea. Do what you know. All right, so I'm gonna click the main controllers. I'm gonna go to the bone constraint. I'm gonna turn off this copy location and add a new one. And it's gonna go to the camera. Same thing for this one. I'm just gonna turn it off, but I'm gonna keep it because I want to make those adjustments later. I can always just take it back if I want. All right, so that means now his eyes are completely directly focused on an area. Looks crazy, but his eyes are focused directly on the camera. All right. Okay, so now my intent is to bring in an effect. So let me bring in one of my old effects. Are they even accessible right here? Nope. All right. It's up here. All right. Let me see. That's fine. Let me go. Yep. This is going to be fun because now the shader has to load up. And as I didn't turn bloom on. Now when I turn it on, it's like, meow. Okay. Let's have him hold a lightning bolt. Again, this is about focusing. You see how it starts to bokeh, whatever they call it. Okay, so I know I want this in focus also. So now we have to do adjustments. All right, so let's go into full render view. Again, going to turn the bones off. And then I'm going to go to the depth of field. Depth of field empty. And I'm going to find my f-stop in the camera. So I feel like the f-stop would be a little bit bigger, allowing me to see more to the front. But the problem with that is I don't want the rear to be in focus. So if I go to 2.8, it still takes this out of focus to a point. Let's see what the blades, see what I get. Come on now, why are you lagging? Never mind. Okay. If I go 50, 80, nope, same thing. So yeah, all right, I'm gonna change the empty's location. So somewhere between the two. Okay, now let's go back to the camera's focus. I'm gonna go to 1, so I see the bokeh. So let me come up here. Go to sprite adjustment to like 0.5. Neighbor rejection up. Denoise amount. Camera jitter. Oof. Okay, hold on, wait a minute. It's bringing the overblur down. Surface scattering. Jitter 0.5. Okay, so now the camera is not as focused on him anymore. All right, so let me go and fix that. So it's the f-stop. Okay, so let me go back to the camera's f-stop. Let's say 1.6. 2. Let me hit render, see what happens. Not too bad. It's still sort of out of focus in the back, but we do get a little bit of that bokeh blur here. Bokeh. I think it's bokeh or something, however they say it. I don't know. Not too bad. But I also know if I move this camera. Uh-oh. You don't want to move? Oh man, we had super lag right now. Okay, hold on. Is it because of the aura? Man. I like the fact that he's still looking at the camera though. Okay, let me see about this empty. Okay, hold on. Why is it so lagged? It's really struggling on me. And it shouldn't be. There's nothing in the scene to make it lag, but yet it's doing it. Yay me. But again, the lightning is still blurred. And I want it in focus, but that means I would have to use the raw, like, okay, let's go back to the camera's depth of field. I would have to use the raw depth of field. So if I turn it off, see how bad that gets. So what I'm thinking is all of this, default these. Okay. Now I'm gonna turn camera jitter off. Neighbor rejection back up. 1.5. All right. So what I'm thinking is 0.3 on the jitter. Okay. So back to the depth of field, and since it's at 10 meters, we'll make it 1 meter, and then slowly go up until it goes into focus. Now this was funny. We see him because the focus is going past the lightning. So if I come back here, the lightning may start to come into focus the smaller I go. Nope. See if I go further. and then it comes into focus. Yep. So if I go 10, all of this blurred, but also let's say 6, and let's say I go up. Yeah, so it's past them now. This is why I use the empty, because it keeps you from having to guess, as we can clearly see. So if I do an f-stop of 6, the lightning's going to be showing just fine, but the background isn't as blurred, versus if I go 2 and now this is blurred out. So yeah. So I know if I do like 2.8, it says 3. So 4 is the secret number. All right. Go back to the depth of field, empty. Push back. Hold on. Okay, yeah. All right, cameras, depth of field, 2.8. Hold shift and scroll up until we get something. See what the render looks like. It's not too bad, but if I want that to be in focus, we're gonna have to just get rid of depth of field. So for instance, turn it off and boom, right? So there would be something else that would have to be done. So it's like you go into it. Let's see if I can keyframe it. Nope. All right, so I can keyframe the f-stop, but the empty, I would have to keyframe its visibility. If I'm saying, because I'm looking ahead as I do more projects and using the techniques more, I have to be able to know when to turn it on and off. So you have your visibility here in the viewport, right? And then in the render, then there's a holdout mask and visibility that's in the object properties. But I'm just looking at that, like figuring out how would I go about doing specific things. It's still lagging out. It's a trip. Hold on, let me do this. It's still lagging out. That is a trip, man. See what I get above. Of course, Justin's going to be looking up. All right. Oh yeah, I like that shot. All right, so let's look at the depth of field here. I'm gonna go back to 2.3. And I know that the empty needs to be moved. Pull it back. That's not bad. Let's render that out. Let me render that out. You still haven't touched it, huh, bro? I ain't mad at it, man. I was watching Josh earlier do something he was doing for one of his mini channels. And I was like, man, I'm supposed to be working on assets for the Kalita Unchained. Matter of fact, okay, so I hope that helps somebody. I'm going to switch over to that real quick because I didn't save this, but I want to show you something. Mr. Prime, my boy Big Kev in the building. So let's look at this. Okay, so as soon as he comes in, it just looks like there's a lot going on, and there is, and I would hate to hit render on this right now because of what it looks like, but yeah, it's a lot. So this is Toma City. This is one of the sets for Kalita Unchained, and one of the first 3 scenes, one of the scenes in the first 3 scenes of the movie. It shows up like 4 times in the movie, but maybe not this one section. Well, no, this one section, and then like an overshot. But this is Toma City, Block 9, Sector 13. Now, if you notice in the Tavella, you hear a lot of things. Yes, sir. And the thing is it's way more going on than you think. Like in this one small space, because like there's way more there than what you see. So yeah, but when you look at the Tavella clip or episode, I have it broken down into sectors also. So these two things share a lot of the same uh, concepts, but they're not linked. But yeah, so these are like what I call wall apartments, and in order for them to get into these, they have to go through this tunnel system. So they're all pretty much linked. Um, and right now, I still have to add like a door right here, and then yeah. So that's what I was messing with before I started having to deal with internet issues. But the thing that I like about this thing is I just come in and just like grab this, duplicate it, and then drag it over, and it's pretty much done. Like I can just, as soon as I do it, it's a whole pipe right there. Like, so yeah, um, I'm just figuring out like how I want to make certain adjustments and how I want things to go. Oh yeah, yeah. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it, bro. Cause this is a lot. Yeah. Oh, this should be nope, nope. Let's undo that and undo and undo. Okay. Yeah. So I agree. 'Cause I would have had the same issue also on my laptop anyway. The desktop has been doing okay. But yeah, the some of this, like I think it's this one. Yeah. All right. So I kind of have to come up here. I think I need to subdivide this one, and then in that subdivision, because it's going to create a midsection, defined, because there's no way for them to get into this one, so I have to create a slot for that. And come off of it, and yeah. So grab this, push it up some, and boom. Yep, there we go. All right. So this is kind of like the slum area, so to speak. This is basically the place where you're gonna see Kalita a lot, because this is Maru's noodle shop. So if I was to turn this on, some of this isn't shaded, meaning like this concrete, these sidewalks. At least I don't think so. Let me check. Nope, they're not shaded yet. So say I turn the shading on because I know he's off. So let's just turn it on, see what happens. Hope it doesn't crash. The lights, the illumination came on pretty quickly, but I don't know how well Blender's going to handle such a large scale area because, well, my computer, because Blender can handle it if the computer can, but I haven't lit this entire scene as a whole yet. So we're about to find out. It's still compiling shaders. But yeah, I feel you on the crashing laptop. I tried to. No, actually, I did build a set. You haven't seen it yet. It's a little mini series I put together on my laptop while I was visiting my mom, called Life with Jonathan. Life with Jonathan. And Life with Jonathan, I had to build a set, and the set was like this pod like room that he sleeps in and lives in basically, and I could view it, but I couldn't do anything other than view it. And Blender didn't crash, but it was on the brink of it. Oh, kick the mic again, my bad. But yeah, um I don't know, I just know if you have a laptop with the graphics card, it's definitely going to handle it way better than if it just has a built-in graphics. If it has built-in graphics, it's, you might as well just use your phone. Hell, the phone might work better than the laptop. Might work better. Still waiting on it to load, as we see 75% from my side. But the the entire scene is pretty heavy though. Like all of those tall buildings you saw are already shaded and lit. So it's trying to do all of it together. But I'm making the whole set to break it up into four pieces. So yeah, that's why I haven't illuminated it yet. But now we have. So as you can see, the entire thing is lit. Okay. So yeah. But Maru's shop, another boutique, Sugar's Boutique. um if I was to turn on the overall lighting shade, then the only thing that would be lighting something is his shop and her stuff. So I haven't done the lighting for this yet, but I'm saying for the whole scene, because this has to be way more than what this is. And then I have to add um for his thing like utensils and stuff like that. Like over here is a storage area. Um, Down there is going to be a storage, and right here is going to be like pots or whatever. Try to put some stuff in this sink because I really want to populate this. Like right here, dumpsters, trash. It's going to be really trashy down here because it's going to be like a slum. So you're going to see stuff piled up on the ground here because this is a section that's sectioned off. If we look at it, let me see. So it's sectioned off. So when you see the overshot of it, it's just going to be kind of shrouded, and then I have to put one, I think it's one other building that I created, but I haven't put it in here yet. It's going to be somewhere in the rear back here, and it's specifically like it's supposed to show the headquarters for the guild. So yeah, where is it? I lost train of my stuff. See how small it is down there? Because that's the only plane. Because this is broken into four sections. So yeah, let me click his shop so I can just go down there. All right. But yeah, so I built each piece individually, meaning that these apartments are just one thing, and then I duplicated it multiple times, and then of course built his shop, and then built her little store. I also want to put like a bar down here, so it'll probably be like right underneath this apartment, like right there. So I just wanted to really look really dystopian and busted up. So yeah, when you say about having a crashing computer, I can get that. Here we go with I'm lagging in solid view. That shit is weird. I don't get it. I can move faster in the solid view than I can in the. That is so weird, dude. Like, let me. Okay, I have an idea. See how I should be just flying in this scene instead of all this. So I'm gonna close it and come back to it because this should not be lagged out like that. And that's not because I was because I'm streaming at all. Okay, waiting again. Yeah, I got a lot of little stuff I have to do for this. Oh my goodness, come on thing. What is up with my computer today, man? And then comes in shaded. Ain't that about a they were just gonna close Blender. Give me a second. Relaunch it. Come on. All right. So there we go. Back. All right. So now let me see. I have to figure out how to link these on the bottom because they have to be linked through one of these. So I know if I come here and I subdivide this one, so then go boom boom. Zip. All right. Yeah, man. I think that's one of the things that has been a big piece for me is saying, hey, I want to be able to. Do I need to do that like that? Nope. Let's delete that. Let me delete that. I'm going to dissolve that one. Me subdivide that one and extrude it. There we go. Okay, cool. Now, the next thing is, I think, man, that's crucial because this one, it's like no way to get in there. But I don't, it don't really have to show it like that. It's okay. It's fine. It doesn't have to be that precise. Just be like, well, they work, they're linked. Okay. You know, like this one. I don't like how tight that is. It seems a little too tight in there. But I'm going to take these two, duplicate them, and then bring them down. Hold on. Whoa. Can I? Uh-oh. Delete that. All right, hold on. Duplicate that, and then bring it down here. Boom. All right. I don't like the way that looks. All right, there we go. Cute. Nope, still don't like it. There we go. All right. And then I think for this same one, select it, duplicate it, bring it down. Why is it so slow? Delete that. Because it was moving the whole thing. I'm tripping. Yeah. So I'll just do it like that instead. Grab this, pull it in. Boom. So if I grab these two, I'll push it in some more. All right. That's too close. Hold on. Now, take in consideration, bro, if you had to build the world that you do Awakening in, if you just really had to sit down and build it, how would you feel about that? You had to sit down and say, okay, well, I got a new scene and a new concept, so I have to build an entire scene for that. How would you feel? This can come up here, can it? Yeah. And I can come in here and deselect. But all of them are showing? Nope. All right. Deselect. Okay. And then all the freaking pipe. All right. Now I know you might say, why did he just delete all that? I didn't delete it. I just turned it off. Okay, so what I'm about to do is shade this world, and I'm going to turn off even all of these buildings and stuff. And I don't want all that on while I do it. Same thing for these shops. So turn this on, and the only thing in this scene is the pieces that I have to shade. Yeah, it can be very stress inducing. So this is an actual street, and if I click it, you see there's only one piece. Okay, go into render view. There's only one piece. All right, and that one piece is arrayed and mirrored. So if I turn all that off, you can clearly see it's only the one piece. Okay, when I turn it all back on, it fills up the space. So that means I only have to shade one thing. Let's go into shading. Stop lagging out. Let's go. All right. Close that, close that, close that. Oh my goodness. Okay. Where is it? Okay, there we go. All right. All right, so here, road. I'm just gonna call it street. All right. Man, no comment there. And you see where my season 4 was, you know, because I had already built the assets. So I think the only thing I had to do was a few upgrades or updates. Just a few things had to change, not a lot of things. So that kind of came in handy. But then also with doing this, you have to keep up with so much. So you'd be like, well, I have to keep up with um, textures and I keep hitting this freaking mic because it's in between my legs. Keep up with textures and stuff, and I don't want this one. Let me go to yeah, that. Boom. It was already ready for me, dog. Roads and paths. Nope. None of that. Nope. That really didn't help at all. Okay. Okay, I know what to do. Never mind. Let's go down. Type in. Textiles.com. Textiles. I do not like this at all. Probably gonna be like, you gotta pay for this. If you ain't got the money, you can go away, boy. Alright, let me see. Okay, that tells me nothing. Okay, alright. Nope. Where's my... Go to my bookmarks. Okay, let's see. No. Yep. Old Polyhaven. Come on in handy, boy. Alrighty. Terrain. That's not it. What am I looking for? This one might not be bad, but I think I have that. Yep, I have that. This is not what I want either. It did not get better. I just need a road image. Let me go to images, see what we get. See, something like that. That's keeping it simple. All right. Kind of with something that has some cracks and grass in it though, like old. What's going on? Tiny. I had to make sure I was saying tiny. What in the world am I looking for? All right. See, that's not bad right there. I like that. How long am I at? Ooh. I want some with some grass in it though. See, they got close right there. They gonna say grass texture. I don't want a grass texture, man. I want busted concrete with grass in it. Yeah. I could probably type that in, but let's see what's farther down the list. I'm gonna go back to the same stuff I don't want. What about that one? Hold on. It's not flat though. I spelled that so wrong. Okay. Yes, this is the stuff you go through when you're trying to find things that you want. Where is it? Where is it, man? Street? Uh-oh. Now see, I don't want that to be tiled though. It needs to be something that's constant. So I think, you know what, let me just go do that. I have an idea. All right, hold on. Let's just see what this asphalt does. I just did all that just to make a choice because I'm gonna make it look wet. So yeah. All right, you see here, see here. All right, project. Okay, so I don't like the fact that they did that like that. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Oof, no. All right, I'll deal with that. That's fine. All right. Okay, so now I want it to be kind of wet, but I want it to be darker. Mix RGB, multiply, factor of 1, drop it. Boom. Boom. Prepare for battle, boy. You dare stand against me. Okay, so let's see. Color round. On the roughness. Always waiting. And then bump it. And you see how it gets really juicy. Okay, so what I'll do is pull back some. Thinking I might add a nope, just do this and add another one so I can have like a double layer. All right, click that one off. All right. Okay, and then oof. As soon as you touch something, it's like, go white. Got to recalculate. Oh my goodness, what are you doing, guy? All right. All right, so I don't like that. Let me see. What if? Oof. Flipped around. I'm gonna get rid of that. That's not working. But I know if I add a multiply. Let's do a math. Should it be vector? No, just math node. Don't drop it yet. Multiply, drop. Let's see what happens. Little things you figure out over time. Say, will that work? I'm like, I don't know. Find out. All right. See how that starts to go the other direction. Oof. I think I like. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. How the hell? Oh, I forgot that's immediate. Never mind. Yeah, okay. Now, the downside, let me change this lighting setup. Boom. All right. Okay, so I need overall lighting. Go lighting. How the heck? Oh. Let's name this scene lighting and then scene. All right. Okay, so, yep. And then, how am I going to light this? I think I'm going to light this with a gigantic area light. I'm going to make it 60. Because all of this stuff should be on, right? It's probably not. It's not. Occlusion, bloom, and screen space reflections. Okay. I'll make this like $6 grand. 1, 2, 3. It's got to be almost bluish. Where is it, cuz? Where is it? Alright. I know it's right there, but you can't see it because the thing you're not on. Alright. Yeah, that's how wide it is. Okay. So now if I come down here, let me see. Where's my view size? Okay, I see. Boom. Alright. That's not bright enough. Boom. All right, there we go. Okay, so. All right. If I grab this area light, so this is say main light, main scene light. All right. Rename the total thing main scene light. Okay, so I'm gonna hit double R and make an adjustment on this light. Okay. It's not bad because now it gives me some shadows in these corners. Hold on. I can deal with that. All right. I still feel like this is not wet enough. Oof. Okay, hold on. It's not bad. I might have to add a plane, like a plane that's gonna be water, because it's kind of strange to me all of a sudden. All right, so sidewalk. Let's just get that done. Sidewalk. Didn't spell that correctly. All right. Get some concrete up in there, good. Oh. Come on, man. All right. I think for this one, I'm going to use the one I used in Tavella. Again, it's only one piece. Boom. All right. Displacement scale 3, strength 3. I want it to be a little moist also. I'm going to use a math node by itself. Go add. Ooh, yeah, see how moist that is all of a sudden? If I just come in here and you see it, it just looks white. Okay, so I'm gonna bring that down. I may have to do the same thing for this one because that's just not working for me. Let's see what happens if I do multiply. Uh-oh, it didn't connect. Get in there. All right. No, delete. I mean, cut. All right, let's see. Waiting. Yeah, let me go back to 0.5. All right. See, I just don't think that worked out the same way as the sidewalk did. Oh, my bad. The sidewalk's on add. Never mind. Tiny, you may have to motivate your brother to get to work on that app, man. You already had the voice lines and everything for it, or what? It's not bad because we're not going to be focused on it. If we are, it won't look like this. I might just go do what I said the first time. And yeah. Let's just say this is pavement. All right. You said get to work, bruh. Need that dope, bruh. And then he gonna type what? Gonna type what? Gonna hit us like that, yeah. Okay, I see. Alright. Oof, hold on. Now let me see what I get if I do the box. How bad is it? It's not bad, it's good. Alright, cool. I want it to be darker, so mix. Anyone that sees this stream that wants some in-depth know-how on this particular, on just doing 3D work, because it doesn't matter if it's Blender, Maya, whatever, it's pretty much all transferable. The tools are still the same. They may just be in different places with different names, but they're still the same. But anyway, the point is I'm saying is leave a comment, let me know something, come into the Discord or whatever. There's a video somewhere on the channel with the Discord on it. It should be in every live stream in the description. A permanent Discord link. So yeah. I'm gonna add an ad though. Boom. Alright, definitely have to adjust this. Let's go 2.23 up 0.1. It act like it didn't want to cooperate. Hold on. I'm cool with that. Alright, so now I'm about to test this out. I don't like that, so I'm going to change this back to cube projection. And then come over here and go 3. I can deal with that better. Alright, so I'm going to open up Toma City, and I'm going to light this with, I'm going to bring in the noodle shop, because this scene is too bright. Point blank period. I don't like the brightness. I'm gonna get rid of the brightness of that light. It's too bright. I'm gonna use a sun lamp instead, because I can have more control with it. So I'm gonna delete that. I'm gonna bring in a sun lamp. Nope. Yep. Nope. I don't know. Hold on. Give me a second. Let's make a choice. Let me make a choice. Can I make a choice, please? All right. 30. Yes, nothing but 30. Make it 6. But I'm gonna bring this down. Oh, you might say that defeats the purpose, but there's a reason for that. So 0.6. Okay. Because I wanted to cast shadows. Okay, so I'm gonna go towards the blue. Because at night, light is bluish, so I wanted to have that, but I also want the area to be bright. So that means this is going to be like 0.2. So that means the overall scene lighting won't overpower anything. So any light you see in the scene will come from, so yeah, come from whatever you had, like the lights from the areas around. Like for instance, inside of Maru's shop, we get lighting casted onto the street and onto the sidewalk and onto the concrete. So again, once you start to doing a lot of depth of field stuff and all that, you want an issue. It's like, you know, man, the cables in there looking nice, B. The piping shun. All right, the wired beam. Okay, so let me turn him off. I just needed to see what it looked like. Okay, come out of there. Okay, so if I go back into this view, we're not going to see much, so I'm going to back in this one. So I can shade this, because, nope, let's do the median, the curb, I mean. So the curb, the curb, I think I will just shade it the same as the sidewalk. So let's sidewalk. Hit him with that projection, and then it should follow suit. Ooh, that thing nice, boy. Look at that queeb. Got that queeb there, boy. Got that queeb. It's all beat up and busted. I like. Let me see what I get with 0.6. 0.1. Uh-oh. 0.1. 0.2. 0.23. Alright. Okay, so now this median should be a combination of like grassy and concrete, but I'm just gonna go straight concrete. Just gonna use the pavement. Be done with it. Hit them with that cube projection. Boom. And that's it for that. So this is my thing right here. So I realized like there's a gap for some reason under this side, but nowhere else, and I think that's weird. So let's see. Go into wireframe. For some reason, it wants to take forever to do that. All right. What it look like? Okay. No, I don't need that. Is there a gap? I'm starting to feel like there's not a gap. There isn't. It's just dark. Never mind. I'm tripping. Alright. So let's shade that bugger. Let's make sure the face is oriented properly. If it's blue, it's right. If it's red, it's wrong. Alright. Okay, so let's see here. What do we want to shade this? I want this to be a really rough concrete. So we're going to say slum wall. And let me go back to free PBR. Because I want a fresh concrete texture wall. Concrete, etc. Excuse me. Now I want something boisted. That's boisted. Right. Download, boy. Wrong folder. Now think about always having to remember what folder something goes into. It's fun, huh? Alright, say done, Sean. Done. Completely done. Alright. Unzip. Drop the zip into the zipped. Drop the open into the open. Go back into Blender. And open. And that was concrete. I spelled it wrong. Okay, so it was broken down. Alright, cool. No, for real, bro, we need to because you came through with that last one, man. Came through with it. It was like pure adrenaline. Let's see what craziness this does. No. No. Smart projects. Let's see. It's not bad. It's just not great. Okay, so let's do some fixes. I'm gonna bring in a value node. I'm gonna make it say 3. Okay, let's see what we get here. See what we do. Load up already. Okay, so I don't want it to be like big chunks. So let's say 6. Let's double it. Go 12. Is that bad? All right, that's one way to find out if it's bad. Let's add the wall stuff. Because it should really be like gigantic slab of concrete, right? Okay, and add the other ones along with the geopiping. See what it looked like. What did it look like? It look like that's all right. That's okay. Maybe, maybe not. I feel like I need to add an occlusion node. Ooh, in the dark is nice, baby. Yes. I still feel like it's too big. Oh, too small. 24, double up. No, back to 12. Okay. So if I did 8, no, 12 should be good. Okay, so I like that though. You understand, man? I'm making a movie, man. I'm making a freaking movie here, man. All right. Let me see what happens if I keep it at a dead 0, just straight up and down, light just right beaming down, shine. All right. Give me that back. Can I have that back? Thank you. Okay. So I'm gonna do something here that's usually not my workflow. Gonna add a mix shader, not a mix RGB. Coloring. And then yo, no, that's the wrong one. Ocular occlusion, which is usually the first thing as soon as you open up. I don't know why I didn't just click it and say okay. Uh-oh. It went into the wrong thing. Don't do that again. Okay. Come on, thing. Alright. Should I put color? Ayo. No, just do color. Alright. And this will go into the effector or into the... Uh-oh. I forgot. Oh, no, I remember. Never mind. Alright. Boom. Alright, there we go. Thanks, bro. I thought about it. I was like, I wanted it to have that color, and I needed it to have like that pop. All right, so the occlusion. Let's flip the ramp and then go cardinal. So I want that occlusion to stand out, you know, be really strong. Okay. All right. Excuse me. So I wanted these corners and crevices to have a certain darkness. That's why I added that note. Now watch. You can see like how crisp the dark is on the edges compared to what it was at first. But I do like the fact that that sunlight is straight direct, but I wanted to have a bit of an angle. Let's turn Maru's shot back on. See what to get with that. Oh, come on. Oh, man. The stream lagged out for a second, didn't it? Yep. Okay. Save. You come into here. Turn it on in here. All right. Because it's bigger in here, man. All right. Now, think about, I have to populate this with more stuff. So, yeah. And then, of course, you're going to have people down here gonna be slumming it out. There's a light has to go right there. Let me go ahead and set that up because this is gonna be the scene lighting. So let me go ahead and set that light up now. Gonna be a spotlight. That's why I was asking you, Kev, a little while ago. I was like, hey, how would you feel if you had to do this for Awakening like I have to for ROD? You know, like this is the process, you know. Ooh, I don't know if this is gonna be big enough for a door. Well, I know what to do. Never mind. That means I have to build a spot for it because, okay, see how that doesn't go all the way down? Let's fix that. I'll start taking forever to switch to the other person. Okay, there we go. Boom. Now it's all the way down. Okay. So I'm just gonna build something that goes right here. But as of right now, I need a structure for that light. So this light doesn't have a lot of power. Make it 1200. Boom. Okay. Custom distance of about 12 meters. Make it 3. See what we get. About 7. Okay. 7 meters should be more than enough. Fade those edges. Contact shadows. 25 degrees. Slide it back, bruh. Slide it back. And make that light green-ish. Green-ish. There we go. Alright. I can probably dirt it at light if I use um, nodes on it. I ain't gonna do all that. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be messy because I'm thinking I'm gonna bring in assets and stuff, but as one part. Like I'm gonna put them in the scene and then mesh them, make them one mesh so that they don't bog the scene down. But they'll probably not be in the scene while I'm like, how you see how basically empty this is compared to just having the shop and all of that in there. If I don't have like anything in the scene while I'm animating, and then when it goes to render, it doesn't matter because, like for instance, when I turn Maru's shop off, it's still there. If you look over in the corner where my mouse is hovering, the render is still available, but the viewport is turned off. It's like I can go and turn off the sidewalk, you know, so it's still there. It just can't be seen. So I'm thinking I'll put those assets in here, but they'll be one mesh, but not seen. Yeah, so, but I know I need to make a fixture for this. So again, creating more assets to go on top of something. Ugh. I mean, like you have, is it going to select all the, no. So like, you know, AC units, pipes. I have cables I have to create because I want stuff hanging from underneath. So, and that's not necessarily hard. Like I could easily come over here and do this. All right, let me see. Let's see if it's gonna lag out in render view again. It did. Okay, so let's say I go into solid mode and then I click this face here, right? Don't know why it's lagging in freaking solid view. I am so lost as to why it's doing that. Make you just feel like you don't lose your mind, man. That's crazy because it should not be lagging in this, but yet I go back to this and it moves smooth as shit. Like, how the hell? Anyway, okay, so I'm gonna duplicate this, right? I'm just gonna use it in here. Okay, and then I'll do this. So let's say I take that and slide it over, right? So I can use, I have to make it a separate object. So I'm gonna grab this by itself and I'm going to rename it to cables. My bad. So yeah, I see y'all laughing. I can't do that, but just save the hell with it. All right, so object cable. So now using geometry nodes, it creates cables. Okay, so I go in and just say edit cables. I hold down S and it can spread them out or whatever. I hold down D, and it's funny because D, it's called drip. It says hold D plus move drip. This is drip. So that was funny. I can roll and add more or whatnot. So yeah. And then what's funny is I can still have access. Escape. I still have access to the plane that I attached this to. So I can adjust those cables. Like I can come in and grab these two ends. Okay, hold on. All right. And then, right, and we got drip. And then just drag it over. And it can just hang underneath or it can be real tight. So I'm thinking I'm going to have it tight and do it like that. And boom, there you go. You know what I'm saying? So it's like taking this one, right? So if I take this one, you going to highlight it? Okay. And then, selected something else. Here we go with lagging. All right, so take that one and I hit Shift D and I just drag it over. And then the fun part to me is going into edit mode and turning it and then dragging it wherever I want it to go. And boom, you know. So having those little things, and then let's say we go back into total render view. and you can't even see it, you know, but it's there. The funny part to it is you can't see it right now, but it's something that could be seen if I move the sun a certain way. So let's say we turn the sun and say the sun like this, right? So you get this little bit of sliver of light in there, and just on the edge, guess what you catch? Freaking cables. You know what I'm saying? So it's funny because sometimes you model stuff and you go, that won't even be seen, man. Trying to find how I want this light to really be on here, because there's going to be people in this scene populating this area, because this is supposed to be like a slum area or whatnot. So it's going to be people sitting on the ground all slumped over, and because this is a gigantic building that goes right there. Let me see, that's Sugar's boutique. Turn it on. So yeah, that's a gigantic building. So like I said, I'm putting a bar down here too, and I still didn't shade those stairs. Still loading. Don't know why, but it is. Okay, so yeah, and then in this pretty tall building, but it's also a tattoo shop. There are lights inside of there. I want to add some other stuff, but this is kind of like an isolated area. But remember, I said this is a road, right? So it's been split because it's a part of the city that was annexed, and then they just built around it. So that was kind of the whole thing I wanted to do. But yeah, so it's, yeah, like that light coming out of it. I like that. It's just so cool to have that just shining right out the bottom there. But yeah, so let's turn her off. Let me go back. I don't know if I want to model that. The thing it's gonna go right here. I don't think I want to model that in here. I'll model it separately, and I think I know what I want it to look like. So it'll make that. I should not have done that like that. Let me go back into here and see what it's gonna do. If it's in solid view, I'm gonna trip out. I just turned this off and didn't even give it a chance. Yeah, and I bet you I can move smoothly too. Yep. Save, and then man, it is a trip. Okay, so I'm gonna save. This should be assets, but it's gonna be under assets. Build side. Set assets, models. What in the world is this? Electricity. City box. Oh, I know what it is. Never mind. Okay, so assets, sci-fi building. This is going to be apartment entry booth. Boom. Okay. Apartment entry booth. All right. So since I've been using measurements more often, I know I don't even really have to bring a person in. So I can come over here in our in the dimensions, in your dimensions on the Z, 2 meters is 7 foot. Uh-oh. My bad. 2 meters is 7 foot. Okay. So this box is taller than everybody you know. Okay. So I could leave it at that, but to make it an absolute clearance, I'm going to go 2.7. Okay. The width and the length, the width around is fine. So we're going to leave it like that. And let's go all transform. All right. So let me just rename this booth and then entry. Save again. Now this is where we get funky. Okay, so I want to add a door. I'm just gonna go to faces. Go to faces. Hit Y. Go to 2. Click bottom. Boom. All right. Create. Hold on. Do Bagapie still open? Yep. Let's see if Bagapie has a door. It does not have a door. You may go away, Bagapie. Archmesh. Archimesh. Oof. Undo. Hit 1. Matter of fact, I had to redo all of that. Watch. Let me explain why. Because I wasn't in front view. I don't know why this thing starts on the side. So let me do that again. Purge all that crap. All right. Do it one more time. Takes no time. Seven. Boom. Boom. Uh-oh. Boom. All right. Cool. Done. All right. Now go down here to create. Click. Faces. Oh, I just need the edge. All right. Door. Now there we go. Okay. Handle 4. Model 3. Yeah, that's cool. Matter of fact, I don't even want the handle. Is the other handle in there? Yep, don't want that either. This door is going to be an automatic door, so yeah. Click this. Close that. Oh no, hold on, wait a minute. Click the door again. This is the width of the door. The 1.3. Oh, I'm sorry, 1.1, and the door be 2.2. Now remember, this is, understand, that's in meters. So the box or the booth is in 2.7. Okay. So let's not forget that. And because I moved it, you see the door handle came back, right? So I'm going to not mess with it right now. Okay, so I'm click this. I'll delete it again. Boolean. The Boolean cuts into an object. So I'm gonna apply it. Click this. Delete faces. And then I'm gonna get select hierarchy. Alt P. Keep transform. Delete. Delete. I don't want the handles. Delete. And the door is ready. Okay. So this is going to be the entryway into the piping system. Okay. This is not going to be this simple, so just bear with me. Okay. So I'm going to add some panels. So let's go to our panel generator. And in order to add panels, each thing must be in its own, as its own piece or part. So I have to hit P to separate selection, and luckily for me, everything is scaled already. So in this case, I'm gonna add 8 cuts. Boom. All right. And then because it's set up, I'm just gonna apply that modifier. Do the same thing on this side. Apply modifier. The front is going to be weird because it's just going to be weird. All right. I'm going to do an abstract on that one. Yes, yes, yes. Undo. Iterations. Save. Hold on. I'll do 4. See what happens. All right. It still did the same thing. Never mind. Don't matter. All right. Apply. Now for the top and the back, I'm doing them at the same time. So, boom. And look how crazy that got. Okay. So the top, really, I shouldn't even done that. Let me undo this. Let me just do the back. Boom. Okay, because the top, there's a bottom on this. I don't need the bottom. that face. Because this is gonna go on top of the concrete and everything. So this face I need to inset, because the pipe's gonna go through that. And I'm gonna push it down. Alright. Now this is the fun part. I'm gonna select everything that I just did. Apply. And you're gonna hit Control J, and it's all one piece again, except for the door and the door frame. I don't want those to be one piece of that. I just want them to be selected with the door. So in this case, we hit Control P, keep transform. Man, my doggone thing keeps dropping the chat. All right. Q. Okay. All right, let's do some shading. See how fast that loaded? Okay, so. All right, I'm gonna hit 2 on this because I don't know how many things I might choose. And just say booth. And then go look at what we have. Matter of fact, let's go look up some new textures. Go to sci-fi, see what we get out of that 17 they have. That could be cool. Armor plating. What? Okay. It's on the second one. Probably not much. I'm gonna go with this futuristic panels 1. What? 0 kilobytes. Is it tripping or am I tripping? Let's go 1 then. Sci-fi panel 1. Just do that one. Boom. It'll take a long time for 6 megabytes. All right. Okay, cool. All right. I just go sci-fi because it's the only one in there. All right. Okay, so I know you say it didn't come in correctly. Well, gotta fix that. All right. And project and see. Not too bad, huh? I like that. I like how it broke up because of the parts. So I'm going to be real extreme here, and I'm going to come in and go, nope, wrong thing. Give it a mix shader. 1. Boom. Make it even darker. Darkness. Okay, so now, since I did that, I'm going to add an emission. So just say booth emission. And then delete 75. Make it green. Alright. Because that light, I'm going to have it in front of this. So I'm going to end up moving that light that's in the scene. And this makes it easier to deal with building a scene when you build the objects outside of the scene and bring them in. Okay, so what I'm going to do is come in here and in face select, okay? Select some faces. Select some faces. Oof, not that one. All right, hold on. Do this again. All right. I'm not going to pick all of them. I'm pick certain ones. Keep it kind of simple and then select it. Boom. All right. So what if I come in here and look at it myself? Boom, boom, boom. Let's bring this light on. That's what we get. Maybe one in the back, huh? Just pick one side. Side. Boom. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. Now, I'm going to do something I think it'd be kind of cool. So the image is projecting like there's a cross piece here, right? So since I can't tap into that, I'm going to hit Y and then I'm going to control R and see if I can cut into that. If it won't let me cut into it, I'll just use K. Fuck 'em. All right. Okay, so that piece should be separate. All right, then I need to cut again here to here to here. I know this shit all jagged and crooked, but go one. See, that got messed up. Okay, hold on, let me go undo that. I don't know how the hell they got messed up. Okay, do this again. Maybe that's how I should have done it the first time, right? Alright. So if I come in here and go boom, boom. Seem like that part is illuminated. Yep, there we go. Done, son. Alright. Okay, so let's get to this here deal. Oh, hell, it can just be black. Oh, come on. You guys doing this extra ass thinking. Okay. Alright. Cool. I would like it to be a little, some kind of abrasion on it. Is my witch coming here? I don't think it is. Let's see. No, because it'd be under item. No, I didn't add it to this. Alright, never mind. Okie dokie. So yeah, there we go. Okay. Alright, go back to sector 13. What y'all mean up to right now, man? What y'all up to? What you got going on? What you got poppin', Sean? Boom. Alright, so I moved the whole thing. You don't have to worry about nothing tripping. Alright. Okay, so slide this here back. And boom. There it is right there. And clearly, this is inside of that, and it shouldn't be. That's fine. To tell you the truth, that is fine. I ain't gonna trip it. Okay. Tell you what, playing the game right now, aren't you? Bet. Highly appreciated, sir. Now here we go back in the shaded view where it's gonna act just fine. Okay. You got the dishes popping. Alright, let me see. Slide forward. Boom. Go in the shaded view. Oof, I'm gonna need that to be wider than that, 65%. Nah, go wider. Much wider, sir. That thing there is bright. Hold on, I'm gonna have to bring that down. Let's see what I get at 30. No, 60. Cool, alright. Yeah, it's really the emission here. So let me bring this down to 0.2. Nope, 0.5. There we go. Yes, sir. Alright, so I think this is angled wrong also. 25 is too much, make it 15. Boom. Alright. Okay, so I'll come back in here. Click the booth. We're gonna lag out. That's what we're gonna do. Man, if I go in the shaded view and it gets it just refuses not to lag. I'm gonna have to do it in shaded view. Alright, so go into it. Oh, you ain't gonna let me do. You know what? Never mind. I got a better idea. Let me click the light. Move the cursor there. Uh-oh. And then use a cylinder. I will use a cylinder. He can stick out. That's fine. All right, there we go. Auto smoothing. Make it thinner. Apply scale. Make something real fast. All right. Booth. See what I get. That's cool. All right. And boot the mission. Apply. Come out. Check hit. Did I mess it up? I did. I did. I just messed it up. Did I mess it up? No, I didn't. Cool. 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 Okay. Needs to be greenish, but it says it come down some. All right. There we go. Boom. Now, just that quick, it has just that. See, I think like people be playing a game or whatever, and they don't think about how simple something is that someone made in that game, or even stuff they look at. Like, look how simple that turned out. I just used a little cylinder and made a quick little light for this thing. Now, the big part that's about to occur. Let me make sure I say this. Booth, light, fixture. All right. So I'm gonna turn on the noodle shop. This is about to get real heavy, real fast. And then I'm gonna turn on Sugar's Boutique. It's loaded up. I'm just making sure it's loaded first. I'm not gonna load up the major city part around everything yet. Okay, so that should be loaded. Yep, there we go. It's already at 3.6 gigs on my VRAM, man. All right. I know doggone well I moved that. Oh no, okay, never mind. All right. Yeah, not looking too bad in there. Yeah, not too bad. I still have some lights I want to add, like a one in front of this one, and that's pretty much it. Of course, I really want like a little bar or something, but I'm thinking I may add just some like little, it wouldn't even be a bar, it really would be like a cart, and it'd be just right in this space. Yep. Because what you don't know is that the this piece you're looking at right now, of course, it's going to be in the movie. I mean, it is one of the sets, but this is going to be what the first official trailer is going to be at. Like, so so you get a chance to see the environment, but you're not seeing it at its max yet. So I have a few things I want to finish doing, and then of course I have to add like the sky. Like, I'm not gonna lie, just this angle right here is cool to me to see, because now I really feel like I'm in like a city area looking up at these like slum like apartments that just, you can tell like people don't want to be there, but they don't have any choice. But this is like the area that Kalita comes from, you know. Be kind of cool to see her in this shot, but I know it's gonna lag the hell out. So I'm not gonna even hurt myself like that. But like, I have to put in my bowls, the food and stuff, so, and some steam. And there's a lady that's gonna be standing outside this shop that, well, Sugar, Her name is Laverne, but everybody call her Sugar. And then this door is probably going to be constantly open. Waiting on it to click. Okay. So let me go to it. This door only can open on the Z. So if I hit rotate, it will only turn on the Z. So what I'm thinking about doing is having it open, but with like a gigantic light or some sort of fixture hanging out, something like that. But I haven't decided completely yet. But I do like that. I want to add like some broken lights under here too, which I can kind of just set that up where it's like add scene lights new, and yeah, and then I just do this. Let's go with area light, 3 meters up. Excuse me. And just slide on back there with it. Well, it wouldn't be that high up. Let me bring it down. There we go. All right. Yeah, okay. But yeah, just something that just happens to be this area. But it'll be real weak, so that's too bright too, as far as I'm concerned. Something like that. What are you talking about? Remaining 1838, it laps 47. 2,894 gigabytes. That must be the hard drive, because I know damn well that's not the recording. Nope, it's 3 gigs. Damn. Boy, 20 frames per second is what it's rendering at. 78% done. For a teaser? Why not just drop the video, son? Yeah. Control. Yeah, this, I like that. I like this bit of broken light, because it gives this feeling like, oh, I forgot to say, inside of here are blinds. Like, let's go into a light, what you call, and you can see the blinds. You know, so there's nothing in the building, but I wanted those blinds there because you could pseudo see through. If you look close enough, you can see them. The glass is supposed to be dirty, so yeah. Because I think my light in here is not as bright as it should be. Ooh, it's weird. Hold on, let me go in here. It's on. It's just not that bright. Let me fix that. Come on. You can come on. There you go. Oh, it's the depth. There we go. All right. Fixed it. Okay, cool. So, yeah, that's way better. So now you can see it a little better. But, yeah, back over here. I like these lights, man. Just that little bit underneath the bottom. Just a little bit. Just breaks up that darkness a little bit. Thinking about doing the same thing over here too. So if I grab them and do the same thing, just hold D and grab and pull. Grab and pull. Let's get down there with it. These might go up some though. Yeah, I'll bring these up a little bit. Bring these up. And their length isn't long enough. Man, that is pretty to me. Okay. Since they are mirrored or have the same data as the other ones. Uh-oh. Undo. Something happened. Uh-oh. We locked. Waiting on an undo. This is definitely a graphics card issue. Definitely. All right. Oh, come on, Blender. All right. All right. So I know these over here probably brighter now because I put this freaking what's called on it, and they all have the same. Yeah, that's cool though. That's cool because now what I can do is just spread them out a little bit more because I don't want them to have too much on top of each other. All right. Yeah, I like how they breaks it up a little bit. Yeah, Blender 3 handles renders a lot better than 2.91. What we talking about over here, guys? Y'all over here going in on this Discord, man. I'll say something now. What? All right, let's see. Let me change the sun position again, just to see how that turns out. Kind of want to add a character, but I know this thing ain't gonna move worth a flying flippity flu. All right, let me see. Matter of fact, I got a better idea. All right. The hell? You gotta be kidding me. Nope. Okay, hold on. There we go. All right. Oh man, the chance I'm taking on this one. All right. I do not know why it's lagging in Solid View. It is so weird because it should not be lagging in Solid View. What if I change the Metcalf? That probably won't help any. And it didn't. Alright. I just don't want him to be all the way out of the scene. I don't have a pose librarian, do I? Come on, man. No, I don't. Okay. I think he's still in IK too. Oosh. Now how the hell? See what happens when I go to render mode. See if it lock up on me. Man, that is funny. It is running just fine. Marutran. I do have his subsurface on, right? Yep. And when I turn on the solid render, let's see what happens. Will it crank? Knock on? Nah, it's not the driver. Nope. Mm-mm. What it is that the RAM on the GPU isn't high enough. Like I only have 4 gigs of RAM on the driver. So I mean, not on the driver, on the GPU. So it doesn't pick it up as well. Um, so it lags hard, but only because it's trying to use all that RAM at one time. Oh yeah, there we go with that sun, son. That's why I kind of wanted to have that light in there a certain way. Okay, I like that. Let me see. Now the thing is here about it's gonna do this. This is my trackball. Whatever. All right. So, oh come on, thing. You went everywhere but where I want you to go. All right. So when it gets like this, what I tend to do is stay in just render preview so I can have a little bit of a smoother ride because I already know the look I want. But because I can't see any light in his face, I would probably be adding street lights anyway. So there will be street lights because again, there are no street lights in this scene. So not yet because I have to add those plus the cables, etc., blah blah blah. So yeah. So as you can see, there's no light in his face. So if I was to use my lighting setup, my camera setup, then it would be light in his face. But as of right now, there isn't any. I think I took images. I could be wrong. Let's find out. Nope. Nope. No, I didn't take any. Not even. I don't think I added any to this one. Nah. So I don't have any images because last night or yesterday, one of the two, I was looking at how to do this because I was looking at him in this environment. So, because he's the shop owner. But yeah, so I'm gonna turn him off because he is lagging my scene. As you can see how much faster it moves when he's in the scene, not in the scene. Even when I go back to full render, it'll move better without him in the scene. Uh-oh. Blender said, hey, bro, you tripping. All right. But yeah. So, I'm gonna start turning this stuff back off, though. Sugars is off, the shop is off, and the apartments are off. Okay. I don't need them right now because I need to focus on all of those piping setups are cool. But I need to shade these stairs and this rail. So, go back into shading. Alright. This is going to be simple because I'm just going to rail. I'm just going to give it a plain old metallic shader. I ain't going to do no whole lot with that. The stairs, that's a different monster. So I'm thinking, to be honest, I'm thinking about just, let me see. Kind of want to use a concrete texture for them. So yeah. Let me go get a fresh one. Space Race Against Time. Let's go with degraded concrete. What's funny is if I did this, if I streamed like the whole process of each thing that I will do, man, it'd be for a long while. Alright. And to understand, I hadn't even got to the animation stuff yet. And I'll show you some of that here in a little bit too. I think it was this one. Yeah. No, it wasn't that one. What the hell? Degraded. Yeah. I take it View ain't in the stream. What's funny is my phone has not shown how many people is in the uh, thing once, not one time. There we go. That works. I think I want it to be a little darker as usual. Mix, multiply, and boom. There she go. It's the same thing. What did I call this? Stairs. Oh, it just says stairs material. Do the same thing. Excuse me. Since it's stretched, cube. Nope. Cube. There we go. Okay. Well, big ups to the 4 people watching. One of them may be me because I am looking at it so I can see the chat. Okay. Yeah, this works. Now, however, there needs to be a big ass light right there. Excuse me. So luckily for me, I'm already right there. All right. Click boom. Area. Oh, spotlight. All right, let's turn this on. All right. Oh, that beat right there, nice. I don't know who made it, but it's nice, boy. Just do a full 90. Okay. All right. Here we go. Okay, so I'm gonna bring this up because I think what I want it to be is like a light in the corner, and I'll turn it 15 degrees. Slide it back down, and then it's got to change color. Taking it further, keep it cool, just that dude. Ooh, yeah. You gotta understand, there's gonna be volumetrics and fog in this jank. Man, this and I gotta bring in a light pole, kid. Cause I'm not modeling that shit. Alright. So make it new. Ooh. Light poles. Got them light poles. Got them light poles. All right, let me see. Oh yeah, play that piano. Ass sits. All right, let's see. Could use that food cart. I didn't make it, but I could use it. All right, let's see. I don't want none of that. Building assets. You know what? I'm tripping out. I got a better idea. Let's go to Villa. I can just go strip something from one of the scenes there. Scene setup, mission. And object pole. And you go power pole, light pole. That's the empty. I want the light pole. Beacon pole. Nope. Pole A, a pen. What came with it? I don't want the empty. I just want the pole. So it's got to have a mirror on it. Oh, it has an array. Ooh, okay. Boom. Ah, that's not what I want. Okay, try it again. All right. So let's go and purge, clean up. All right, one mesh. Gonna append again. Let's see if I can put in light. Got porch light, got light pole empty. Where in the world street light? That's the spot though. It's the spotlight. I don't want that. I want the street light. There it is. Okay. Delete the empty. Don't want the empty. Just want the light. Get rid of the mirror. Boom. Yeah, right. Like, yes, Tiny, that includes you too. All right. 0. Ooh. Let's do neg 90. All right. Man, that beat is just coming through right now. I need that. Yeah. All right. So being as is right there, I'm just gonna do it like this. Why it's gotta be like that? Yeah. Keeping them tough, yeah. Oh, keep them tough. Yeah. Keep them tough. What you thought I was scared? Now. All right, so as you clearly see, that goes nowhere. But we're not going to see that part. All right, but that's not too bad. Let's turn off all this stuff so we can just see it by itself. That should have got rid of all that, but okay. All right. Yeah, that's not bad in that corner. If I turn on, let's turn the apartments back on. Gotta load up. I just want them on because I need something in the scene to kind of divert. Okay, so apparently I'm inside of one of them. Come on, thing. Oh my goodness. And the plane itself hasn't even been, what the hell, man? Woo. This is so annoying when you're trying to click stuff and it just decides, hey, I'm going to do everything I want to do. All right. Yeah, I think my computer's a little bit tired now. It's like, hey, man, I done gave you some good time, bro. Let's see. Turn all that back off again, because there's getting on my nerves, that lagging. Oh, now it wants to move fast in here. Ain't that something? Go back to render view. It wants to move fast now. I mean, solid view. Did you get your legs back, brah? And come here, then it's just like, oh, it's gotta be Streamlabs. Ooh, my frame rate dropped hard, son. Ew. Yeah, the graphics card was like, I don't know what to do. It's lagging again. I dropped to 4 frames a second. Damn. Ooh. Oh, my bad. What we got? Because I'm hearing a lot of. What's this right now? Is this right now? I know doggone well he didn't jump in there like that. Hold on. So he just gonna go and do a freaking. Why would he do that? I don't get it. Hold on. And y'all just gonna roll over there like that, huh? I'm still trying to figure out why he chose to do this while I'm live streaming. Like, why? I mean, I feel you, but I'm just like, why didn't he just wait? So that let me know it didn't matter if I was streaming or not. Let me know he wasn't watching the stream. I don't really see the point of the teaser. It's like just drop the F. I'm ready for the F. Okay, I know some of y'all that come to the stream after the fact probably like, he just gonna watch this. I'm like, I support those I support. And I'm on my second channel. The main channel, I wouldn't watch it. What in the world? Is that Electro's theme? I also think my internet's a little bit behind too. My internet is definitely behind. All right, let's get back to the chill beats. All right, so hold on. All right, now stroke it. Okay, I think I'm done with this. So yeah, turn this off. Now it wants to move. Let's see if it still lag out on me if I turn this stuff back on. It's funny because it shouldn't, yet it is. It seriously is lagging. In solid view. How? What is it that the computer needs to do? I genuinely don't get what's happening here. Okay. Have it going that long? Ooh, I didn't know. And then I still have to drop the next Tavella, which is still in production. I got a couple of signs I gotta make too. Okay, there we go. Because I'm not going back into back in the shaded view for a second. I'm not gonna build that thing today, but next time y'all see this, maybe in the Discord images, but there will be a little stand here and some light underneath all of that. And I'm probably gonna populate it with a bunch of junk. So see if I can find some. See if I can find some on Blender Kit. Let's go to Blender Kit, man. See what we can find, man. See if you can find some trash, man. Uh-oh, spelled that wrong. Try it again. It's probably gonna show me a trash can. I don't want a trash can, I want trash. Give me some garbage. I mean, that's cool. I have dumpsters and stuff. I don't need that. Go to category. Decoration. No, none of these. No. Why you want none of these? Food and drink. Food. See what they show. What the hell is that? Fried noodle. That does not look very appetizing at all. Yes, sir, I do. A lot. A lot. And the thing is if I sat right here right now and just showed you all of what? Baked eggs. I'm sorry, my bad. I zoned out. If I showed you all of the stuff that I needed to do, you'd be like, dude, take a break. Like, I am taking a break. Ooh. I'm glad I see some of this because I'm definitely using this one right here. The utensil holder. The knives also. Nope, these. And that pot. I like that pot. I'm gonna have to hand make a wok, but that's fine. Uh-oh, I am Batman. Yeah. Oh, no, I don't. Someone did it for me. A wok. Yes. Bring it. Ooh, I need that. It's like the kit, for real. See, the beauty of other people making assets and you don't have to. I don't need a scale, but I'm definitely going to use this because it'd be for like tea or whatever. Because again, I need to populate the noodle shop. The noodle shop. The noodle shop. Noodles. Short glass. Old-fashioned glass. And then here are the ones that are locked. I don't need any of that. But let's see what they have in either way. Anyway. Nope. You want me to pay for that and it's not really worth it. Okay, sweets and desserts. Nope. Alright, tableware set. Nope. What's this? Wood toothpicks. I'll probably put those on the thing. What's poppin', Sean? What's going on, Viru? He said, where is it? I know I put it in there, didn't it? If I didn't, then my bad. I mean, I lied. Nope, it's in there. It's just me talking about depth of field, but I did it like an hour ago. Yeah, right now I'm looking at other people's assets through the Blender market. Is that a vape? Yep, it's totally what it is. Don't know how in the hell that has anything to do with anything, but it says other. But okay. Kitchenware. Did I ever look at kitchenware? Bet. Yeah, I definitely want the knives. I'm not gonna put it in there yet because it's gonna load the scene up like retarded. I do know I need some external things. Things said nature. Hold on. Let's find some technology. Devices of some sort. Possibly a tablet or not. See what they have here? See, like, I wouldn't trip on bringing something like that in because there would be technology, but not like that. So, I may not go too extreme. Somebody went solar panel crazy. Solar panel. Whatever the hell this is. Solar panel. Audio devices. I'm Batman. Alright. I'm talking about dudes is really modeling this type of stuff. I mean, look at that. Look at this. I mean, come on, man. Like, I can model, but I ain't doing all that. Come on, dude made speakers, bruh. Alright. No, not doing all that. No. Architecture. Buildings. No, don't want buildings. No panels, no. External elements. Facade element. What is the facade element? Ooh, fences and such. And then it just goes into locked. Upsetting. Alright, let me see. Urban environment. Don't know what that means, but okay. A Victorian post box. Subway thingy. That's supposed to be a mailbox. I don't know who gets mail in that, but okay. I actually use that power box. That power box, let's look at it. Come on, thing. Right here. That power box that we just looked at a second ago. Where is it? Click. Right here. That's this. That box is this right here. So I'm like, but you see how I have pipe stuff coming out of it. Like it had stuff hanging out the bottom. I got rid of that. And just said, okay, it's gonna come out the side and power the conduits, and then the conduits get powered, flow the air into there, and then this is going over here to this, and then that. Man, it gets complicated. Everything has a point. Like I didn't do it randomly. Let's see. Industrial. Restaurant bar. What shall you find here? Ooh, booths, chairs and such. What the hell is that? Oh, a copper beer tank. I think I have an idea. Not for right now, but still. Coffee cup. Oh wow, somebody modeled a Starbucks cup. Grow up. Alright, cigarettes. With that the little fat boy on there smoking them cigarettes. Bill Cigs, smoking kills. Console. Let's see what they talking about. Cause that don't like no console I ever seen. Alright. Poof. Poof. Oh, that's French for footstool. Okay. I don't need any of this. Go away. Alright. Sport hobby. Miscellaneous. Don't they though? Chess checkers. Marble checkers. They need Chinese checkers. No, they don't. Well, that would be cool because then I could add that to the thing. Because I could put that like right here. This could go right here. Matter of fact, fuck around with the fuck around. Hold on, let me turn this on. What y'all do now? Woof. I'll show you how cold that boy is with it, man. You know what I'm saying, man? Click. It's loading. See, that's how easy it is. Just go ahead and click it and be done with it. But yo, view, if you still watching, real talk, I'm ready for the episode, man. I need my fix. Alright, so it's in there. And they usually bring it in with an empty. So you can easily adjust it. And there we are, we have checkers at the end of the table. And guess what? They are fully shaded already. So when I hit shade, go into the shader, they work already. So I don't have to try to figure it out. It will not. Alright, let's go back into miscellaneous. See what we find. Alright, nothing. Sports. What they got? Nothing I care about. Pool table. Hobby accessories. What? Ooh, this hell of just it. An actual pool table. The hell is it? Oh, helmet. Knife. Telescope. Gym. Hey, they got the right stuff. I might put that in the gym with Khalid and them. Yep. I need that. I need that bench press kit in the because this is the set, one of the sets for Khalida, so. But I'm talking about for their training facility. That's why I want to look at more of the like tech stuff, but it didn't really have anything, if that makes sense. Like game console. Look at the game console. Come on, that is not a game console. It has a 3DS, a portable PlayStation, PSP, a PS5, Xbox X Series, another PS5, Blend Station, whatever the hell that is, another X1, an old NES. Somebody modeled that. It ain't really that hard though, because it's really just a cube. Just like this is just a freaking cube. Why did that one lock, but the other one isn't, and it looks better than that one? Well, I tell you. Look at the desktop. What the hell? These dudes they model computers while using a computer. I'm sorry, that's kind of strange to me. Laptop. Let's see what we get here. I don't know what that is, but it's ugly. It says a laptop for music production. Excuse me. That looks like a Mac. That one too. And that one. Lenovo. Somebody was obsessed with making Lenovo's. Alright, let's get away from that stuff because none of that is doing anything for me. Smartwatch. And all of it is locked. Yeah, so that's not helping me any. I need something I can do something with. Video devices. Damn. A 50-inch TV set. 43-inch. What the hell? Digital movie camera. You gotta tell me the size of the camera, man. What's the camera size? Closed socket television. I've made so many of these curved TVs, it's crazy. And ain't nobody seen none of the stuff that I've made it for because I haven't even rendered any of that stuff yet. Robotics. Damn. I think I got wheels. I like that beat that's playing. Yeah, chill. In the bed. Damn. What the hell is that? Kill it. Man, let me stop. Whew. Okay, I'm back. No, I don't like that. Go away. It's all stupid. Alright. Man, I need trying to think about. It's like they don't have any external things. Okay, hold on, wait. Let's go waste. See, it's still showing me dumpsters and stuff. I want trash. All right, y'all. I know where I'm going. We got to do it. Got to do it. All right, so let's go into old Googly and go pile of trash. 3D. You have to say 3D. You can't just be say a pile of trash and then hope it finds something. Alright, hold on. Let's see what Turbo Squish turns up. See, it's just bricks. I don't want that. And the stuff that I really would want is $219. Why? Who pays that? Now that's not too bad. Even though it's too low poly, I might as well just model that shit myself. Yeah, like that. That's no. No, that's not bad. But it's not gonna work in Blendara. 3ds Max. Okay, let's see here. See, $10. Somebody made a turd. Oh boy. And I nope. All right. I'm done. It's just I have trash bags. I don't need that. I can do that. I want debris. Woo. Type it in. Sketchfab. See what they do. Get it, build it, get it, kill it, get it, with it, with it, get it, get it, with it. Look around with it. Did it. Doing how they did it, do it. Diddly deedly dum. Pilly pom. Man. Oh, come on, load up already. Alright, I don't think I like this at all. Not one bit. And it is lagging out on me. What the hell is this? Is this supposed to be like a 3D scan or something? Okay, Sketchfab. I don't have time for you and your iffiness. Let's see what Turbo Squid talking about. Talking about. And still again, it's the same one. It did not give me anything better. Who the hell is paying $99? No, I'm sorry, $100 for this? Who? Because they need to be beat up. That this is not poop. What is that? Boy, I tell you, stuff people come up with. $24 for a trash bag. Come on, man. Man, look. See what you got from the CG Trader. Doing a little better, just a little better. Not great, but better. What the hell is that? An asteroid. Where did you get asteroid from debris from? Okay, let's just go type in trash. Are you thinking about it? I guess you click in free because I'm not paying for a thing. Not at all, I tell you. You'll see, it's not bad. Not you. A bin of bags, I guess. A heap. A garbage heap. That's not exactly bad. It's particularly what I'm looking for, so I suppose. What the hell is this? Maggots or something? Oh, cigarette butts. Who the hell is gonna see that? All right, let's no. What is this? A busted sponge? Yep, a spoiled sponge. Yeah. The hell? No, I got oil drums. And then it just did not get better. So this is the closest I get, and this really does not look good. And this was definitely made in Blender. No, it was not. Those lines, this black line, that was 3ds Max. Yep. I mean, it could be used in Blender because it's an OBJ file, but still. So the proper trash is priced a certain way. Squished cans. Okay. Free 3D. What you got for me, bro? Nothing, apparently, because it's not showing what I asked for. No, not all. They'll do this all day. No. I guess I could do that. To tell you the truth, I think I know where I can get it from. Back to those bookmarks. Nope. It did not get better. This thing said trash walker. Dumpster fire. Wow. Okay. Sometimes you just gotta type in garbage. It gives me a truck. I don't want that. Alright, so let's go with garbage. See what garbage gets me. I actually like the way this looks. And then it turns around and says it has no textures. Then what the hell is on it? How do you have no textures? But yeah, you look textured. I don't get it. Anyway. But I have dumpsters. I don't need that. I would need trash. And I don't think I can generate trash. Let me stop saying that like that. Rubbish 3D models. Rubbish. Oh. How much money you want to bet this something? Boy. I'm gonna click it. Stop. Just stop. Stop. Yep. 3DS. Not gonna be able to use it. You individuals. Alright. Okay, hold on, wait. Just click free. Switch. swap. See what's in blend swap. I don't even use blend swap, so going through this site, I guess, is gonna be the first time. And then they don't have anything. That was fun. All right. Oh, nothing from them. All right. That was not cool. Okay. 3D export. See what they have. Nothing. Can we just get the relevant stuff? But still nothing. Yep. Okay. CG Trader, what you got for me? Yep, nothing. Sketchfab. This is me just simply trying to find trash. 3D Archive. The problem is, oh, this is 3ds Max. Huh, hold on, let me see something. Uh-oh. But that's not, it's not this, I'm not talking about blend, I mean FBX. No, it's not what I'm talking about. I don't think they know what they're talking about, so I'm gonna leave that alone. Let's you know what? Let me try it anyway. To hell with it. If y'all still there, y'all about to see me have a trial and error real quick. If it asks me to sign in or sign up, then I won't be getting this object. And then it says page not found. That's fun. Yay. Okay. Clara IO, whatever that's called. Man, when I tell you this thing never has anything on it. And 300% of the time it's just poopy stuff. What is this? What is this? Bet. Okay. Where is it? There it is. Let's just go to game ready. All right. Lowest price. Now, I'm just gonna type in garbage. When I go low price, it's gonna be a bunch of crap. And the lowest thing still costs 75 cents for a pile of wood. Who would think garbage would cost? That sounds like I'm about to be modeling some shit. So watch this. Show you how you do this. Make it real simple. We're gonna do a garbage pile images. Okay, now what I do is I find a good solid one, right? One that just stands out. Something like that right there, right? Click. And then because this image is gigantic, I can literally go in, take some object, displace it, and then create that. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So let's just play around with it real quick. right, so I'm gonna go in, and I know you might think this is weird when I say this out loud, but just rock with me. I'm gonna go to rock generator. Okay. Now, tell me that doesn't seem weird, right? Okay. So, um, where is it? Can I change the seed? I don't think I can. I can change the deformation. All right. What we got? All right, cool. So let's just say that's the trash bag, right? So when I come in here, you see how it's just all of these modifiers, right? So let me toggle the stack. So these are all these displacement modifiers. Okay. All right. So now what I can do is go in and let's go to this image. Save image as. Put out here 2 images and just save the image, right? Come into Blendara, go into the shading tab. Right, okay. Come over here to the Zuvi Editor. And I can actually go in here. Let me see. Let me do it like that instead. Okay. Here. Alright. So I'm gonna go new. This is gonna call it trash _1. Alright. And then drag this image in. Boom. Alright, so it creates an automatic image node for me. I drop it up there, right? Now, understand it's not gonna be in Control T because I want to use a UV. Do not know why it's not giving me the UV in the thing. But okay. Alright, there it is. Okay, so I want to project from view. I probably won't do it like this, but still. So I just want to pick something. So I'll say I pick this, but I want it to be, let's say, not that. Down. Do this, and I'll just make it smaller. Just start putting stuff places, finding something, and this may not even work, but still it's like trying to find something to put in that corner. Like I could just literally come in and not even do that shit. To be honest, I'm doing too much. I could just come in and just color pick that shit. And then right. If I want to add more variation, let's go with color ramp, noise. No, not that one. Musgrave. Yeah, let me plug that into the roughness. See what happens. So I want it to be warped. There we go. Yeah. So see, just that quick, and then boom. And then I can easily start to make a trash bag. But sometimes you just need to see something. So let's say I do this instead. So that's a lot. So let me make it a little bit. Okay. Break it up some. There we go. All right. Boom. Oh. So yeah, that could be one because it's low and it's not a lot of polys and shit, and I can position it any damn way I want. And let's say that's just one of it, right? So let's just call this a bag trash TB1, and I hide it, and then generate another rock. Generate another rock. Let's just say 2. Yep. All right. right, cool. And then just give it that same shader. And now I have two rocks. I mean, two trash bags. TV2. And I can just. So, yeah. Now, however, let's say I want to do the same thing it did up here where it's on top of the other one. Something like that. Boom. And let's say we just do a little rotating. Hold on, let me turn the rotate tool on so I can rotate this properly. There we go. Boom. All right. And then because of how it's set up, like, I mean, it's not hard, B. You know, just come up with something, man. Boom. You know, let's say, let me come in here and go B-spline. Come on, thing, take it too long to do nothing. All right, pull that out some so it's kind of dull. Yes, sir. Let's say we drop just these two bags. These rocks turn trash bag into the thing, right? So, all right, come in here. Let me go back in the shading view. Toggle that. All right. Okay. And then I hide these two. And of course, in that same image, because now that image is available, because it's the only image there, right? So we know we want, let's say, that bag. All right, let's bring that back. Do something like, do this. Okay. And boom, boom. So we know that bag is a square. Scale. Come in, get rid of the top. Well, tell you the truth, no. Go to the front. All right. And it should be on the Y flat. There we go. Yep, get rid of the top. Delete the face. The bag is thin, so I don't have to do anything particular to it. I know it has like this little flip lip on it or whatever, so I grab this and Y. Come through, boom, click, slap. And because I'm just that dude, I'm gonna move it on the Y just a little bit and create a small crease in it. And then move that crease back a little. Now I know you say you can't see it, so let me add cavity. Nope, can I do it in here? No, I can't. But I can do it in solid view. Cavity, shadow. So you can see that little, can it do it? Yeah. What's that cap? Yeah. But you can see it right there, right? So now, do that, let me scale. And then I want to take this and I'm going to grab, I'm just going to subdivide it a couple of times. All right. Go up here. Let's turn proportional edit on, connected only. Beat that bitch up. Like, sweet. Now I ain't gotta do a bunch of nothing. I just grab stuff and crunch it. Simple. Now hit smooth. Hit smooth. Boom boom. Pow. Busted ass bag, Shane. Alright. And shit, just because. Hold on, let me go with the shading real quick. Brown bag. Let me see something, because I had an idea. So, I'll select this face. No. Hold on. just want to see how this is gonna work because this is about to be funny as shit to me. Okay, so I'm gonna project from view. All right. So I want that. But I don't want any of this other stuff. I just want that. So I have to grab this space. Oh man, see, this is gonna be difficult. All right. All right. Man, I ain't gonna better do it. I know what to do. I know what to do. I know what to do. Oh, it say go find a paper bag. Boom. Find a paper bag. Hold on. For foods, paper bag. I don't want no regular paper bag. I want a Whole Foods paper bag since they said Whole Foods. No, let's just go with a regular paper bag. That should be okay, huh? It's straightforward, right in front of us. It's gonna send us to some other shit. I don't want that. Oh, is that a shopping? No, they give me an image. No, I want the bag. Why is this so difficult? Oh, IKEA. They definitely are not making this easy on me at all, sir. I don't want that. Let's see what happens. Can you just show me the bag? I don't want all of that. I just want to see the bag. Thank you. Give me the bag. Give me the bag or die. All right. Okay, so we got the bag, right? Boom. Okay. So now I'm going to officially project from view. Seem alright to me. Alright, so I'm gonna, this is just some rough, because we're not gonna see it that well. Alright, so I'm gonna duplicate that. Why are you way up there? That's not what I wanted to happen, but okay. I'm gonna do a rough mix. Okay, it's 11:30. It's time for me to ride. All right, let me color noise. I said, man, just think about if this is what you had to do, if you did what I'm doing, man. All right. Come on, thing. Hey. You know what's messed up? I ain't even saved this because I'm really playing around. Because when I sit down to actually find it and do it, you will see the trash piles. Okay. This is why I wanted it broken up. This is too light, or that's too light. Oh, okay. I see. Never mind. Watch this. This is too shiny. That's too much specular. Why are you lagging? All right, yeah, it's time for me to stop, man, because it's lagging too much. It's getting on my nerves. And this is taking way too much out of it. Take too long to calculate the simplest stuff. Like, come on. Oh my goodness, it's still calculating. Come on, this is not that hard. I've seen this thing do way more complicated shit. So why is it lagging so hard? Alright, yeah, okay. But yeah, that's basically what I wanted to look like. But anyway, I'm gonna jump off here, y'all. I'll holler at y'all later, man. Y'all just keep it easy, and I'll probably be